Good morning, everyone. This is Srikanth Rajan, and welcome back to the Stock Market Podcast from MPIinvest.com. Coming to market yesterday, one interesting thing that we could see was the institutional buying and selling. So, if you look at yesterday, the FIs have bought for more than 3,000 crores, and the DIIs have almost sold for about 900 plus crores. So that means finally it has come. This day where where you could see FIs on the buying side and DIIs on the selling side. That's actually a good sign, because many times when FIs go into big buying, is when of course DIIs look at booking profit. And second thing, this would also mean a continuity. But will this continue is a big question, because as on today, what we see is there's a lot of interest coming in on Adani stocks. So if you look at Adani stocks after the investment that came in from GQG Consultants, there's a lot of buying interest. So definitely all those FAs who wanted to get into Adani stocks can get into this type at this time. So how much of the fund is going to Adani and how much of the fund is going to non-Adani stock is something that we need to understand. But however, that detail is not something that we can get. But one important thing, of course, is there is some buying interest coming in. So if this is going to sustain, that can again take the markets higher than 18,000. So that is something to be watched out. If you look at the market yesterday, it opened opened and from there continuously. It was it opened low, and from there it fell in the first half an hour, immediately started rising and kind of consolidated till the last 1 hour. And the last 1 hour, there was a huge buying, which could probably be the FIA buying. So if you see from 3 p.m., exactly at 3 p.m., from 3 to 3:05, that one single candle was so long that it really took the market up. And finally, we could see the market actually going above 17,750. But then finally, some small correction by end of the day brought it back and closed just below 17,750. So now, of course, one of the major resistance of 17,700 is clearly broken. Now the next level is 17,800. But now since 17,700 is broken, 17,800 becomes more of a smaller resistance. So one thing is confirmed that markets are not in a very bearish state. In fact, markets are okay with it. In fact, this rally yesterday came in spite of the US market closing in the negative day for yesterday. So with all that, one thing is for confirmed that market has already priced in all the Adani factors right now. Market has priced in the US inflation right now. With all this, markets are at a position where we cannot expect a big fall. That means the low that we touched close to 17,400 could continue to be the low for next few weeks. So that is something that we can look at. So apart from that, if you look at the market, unless something really bad comes up or something really good comes up, markets are not going to have a big movement. So in between, volatility of course is going to continue. In fact, volatility is kind of killing a lot of traders, especially option sellers like us. So of course, the volatility is so big. One day the market is down, falling down, and the next day market is going up. So that is kind of not a great time for option sellers to make a lot of money. So that's something that's hitting our stop losses on both sides, and we are kind of in a tight situation right now. So for today being the expiry, of course, the volatility is going to continue for sure. So what could happen from here is yesterday we closed close to 17,750. So I would be looking at the opening. If the market is able to strongly go above and go above 17,800, there are chances the market could see some resistance at 17,800, come down, but then that volatility can again continue. But if a FIA buying comes in, then there are chances that 17,800 could be broken by end of day. So like I've told you earlier, I was expecting the market to kind of close between 17,500 and 17,800. But the way things are going right now, there are chances the market can actually go even higher to 17,850 to 900. So that's something which is kind of not great sign for option seller like me. So let's see. However, one important thing is like the market has been kind of rallying in the last 2 days. So there are chances that the market could actually have a lot of long positions which has to be closed, and that could actually lead the market lower also. So of course, one important thing is the day is going to be really volatile. That is first thing. Second important thing, today's expiry. So, the movements could be very fast. So these are things that we will look out for today. Now, as far as investors are concerned, yesterday was a really good day because we could see IndusInd Bank going up by more than 4%. In fact, the news was that the RBI has given a go-ahead for the existing CEO to continue in the same position. So that is something good, and we could see IndusInd Bank actually rallying upwards and taking the market up. And if you look at second important thing to focus today would be the IT stocks, because they have not been doing great, especially Infosys for that matter. So if you look at yesterday, the US market continued to fall, but again, it was not a big fall. It tried to recover a lot by closing, and we could see Nasdaq actually closing in the green, though Dow Jones actually closed slightly negative. But it was not at all, very negative, I would say. So it looks like the US markets have also priced in the Federal Reserve comments and the inflation fears. So it doesn't look like US markets are also going to see a big fall from here. So that's something that kind of stabilizing the markets across the globe. Even our local problem, which was Adani, is kind of settled for now. Meanwhile, Adani Group again made another 4,000 crores, loan repayment yesterday. So all this put together, things are kind of looking good. So as an investor perspective, I would say, in fact, even the Axis Bank stock that we actually bought day before yesterday is doing well already. So overall, things are looking good in the market. But then many times it does happen that when everything is looking good, the market turns bearish. And when everything is looking bad, market turns bullish. So that's exactly why I'll tell generally that, stock market is one place where it proves any expert who comes and predicts the market, it can prove that person wrong. So that's how the stock markets are. So now coming to the day, so being an expiry, I am kind of expecting the market to close between 17,550 and around 17,900. So that would be the sign for now. That's what I'm seeing right now. But if there's a fall also, I'm not expecting to go around 17,550. So to be safer side, 17,500 I would say. So we are already holding some positions in the 17,500 level, and on 17,900 level, there are very few positions held at 17,800. So that is something that we need to do, probably some firefighting today. Let's see how markets turn. So based on how the market turned, I would be of course sharing what my actions are in the community. So if you are in the community, definitely you should be able to take quick decisions and get going with that. So for now, let us see how the market expires. If things are going good, I am kind of happy because my investments, the stocks which we are invested into, is doing good. Actually, ITZ again went close to its all-time high. ITZ is also doing really good. So overall, the portfolio is looking starting to look good. But it is just the trading which is kind of not doing great right now. But then this is how the market is. At times market does really well. At times it's a really good time for trading. At times it's a really good time for investing. So right now I would say is more of a good time for investing. So if you're not investing or trading, at least trading is something that I don't encourage a lot of people because that leads a lot of discipline and time. But if you don't have time, also the most important thing that you should actually do is invest. And if you want to invest, no better time than this to do that. So get going, take action. If you need support, we are here. So you can always be a part of a community as well, all free of cost. All you need to do is go to the description and join our group. Or if you want to be in the interactive community, you could just connect with our team member on the number given here and they'll help you join the community free of cost. So that is it for now. Wishing you all a happy expiry. Let us see how the market takes us and we will look forward to a good day. Goodbye. Have a great day.